Alrighty. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give out a quick plug. I do kind of a pseudo simulcast here with YouTube, and can't really see it live, but the clips go up. Right after the show, the clips are up there. However, I usually don't get around to organizing them until the next day. If you want to check out the YouTube clips, the music is actually cut out, so it's just me talking. But yeah, you go to my YouTube channel, which is Charles Lamson's webcam video. Charles Lamson being all one word, apostrophe S. And that's my channel. You go to that channel and see a bunch of clips there. So, yeah, I was talking about how these, yeah, also the plane, this first plane, this is where we see witch doctors and collections of curious trophies. That's what I'm talking about with the various hoodoo instruments, whatever you want to call it, voodoo instruments. Each of which is credited with supernatural powers, good luck charms, what have you. So whether these powers depend on the actual properties of these, or another good example is the Spear of Destiny. Have you guys heard of this? The spear that supposedly stabbed Christ in the heart. See, this is why in the Old Testament they sort of advise against idolatry, worshiping objects and stuff like that, because it's grasping onto this lower plane. But it still has some power, but not as much if you go onto the upper planes. But anyway, the Spear of Destiny, yeah, it was claimed that it had supernatural powers. I guess it was like a good luck charm on steroids, and I guess he who possessed it, was like had destiny on his side or something like that, and this was the spear point that actually stabbed Christ's heart. The centurion, if you remember, the centurion stabbed him before he took him down from the cross. And yeah, Adolf Hitler was really intent on getting this good luck charm, if you will. Apparently he didn't get it. But hey, he gave it a shot. So, anyway, maybe he did get it. Fuck, I don't know. So, anyway, this is like the plane of witch doctors, that kind of thing, shaman. And even modern day guys as well. I mean, because yeah, that's one thing they teach as well. If you want to be a Western occultist, you have to master a couple planes above, actually a couple planes above this one. But you still also have to be a master of this plane. So you have to know about all these magical objects and blah 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 whatnot. Hoogly boogly, ooga booga. So, whether these powers depend on the natural properties of these magical amulets, or good luck charms, whatever, or the faith of the owner is a point. It has to be tested in each individual case, according to these guys. So, I say if it's all about applied psychology and so you have a lucky coin, and every day it makes you feel a little bit luckier. It makes you focus a little bit more on creating your own luck. Then, in that respect, these things work. But it's all about applied psychology. It's all about things that can be explained by science. So, in my opinion, anyway. So, there is a lot of evidence of the existence of such properties. If you read various weird stories. So, some would say there is too much evidence for all claims to be dismissed as illusion. A rash man, he will undertake to give an opinion upon a matter which he has not investigated. So, in this first plane, there is much knowledge of physical magic and of those drugs which affect consciousness, especially on a hallucinogenic level. So we're talking about shamanism, guys who drop hallucinogens to have contact with the spirits. I don't know. There might be something to this. There might not be. I'm not quite sure. I mean, because you can't really claim once you've taken these drugs, you can't really claim, oh yeah, I saw a spirit and blah blah blah, and the spirit told me this and that. Because as soon as you tell someone, well, I took hallucinogens before I talked to the spirits, they're like, your credibility's shot right there. They're like, well, of course you saw a spirit. You were hallucinating, you asshole. So it's like, but as one who has experimented in this realm, yeah, it's strange shit can happen. But once again, even me, having experimented on this level, I also fully recognize the point that, hey, man, it could all just be the hallucinogens. It might have absolutely nothing to do with the spirit realm. So I try to always maintain the cynical attitude, the skeptical attitude, a little bit of doubt when I'm investigating these things, just because there really are a lot of charlatans and whatnot when you go down this road. So, gotta be careful. You gotta go with your gut, man. Listen to your heart. Use some discernment. So, at the same time, practitioners in this lower sphere, they completely lack any rational understanding of the methods used. So, again, I guess what I was just saying is a good example. A lesser developed person will automatically say, "Whoa, I saw spirits and shit when I took LSD," But a more higher developed person will say, "Well, it could have been spirits, yes, but it could have also been all the LSD I took." So, you gotta try to find things to verify the information. And if it's not verified by anything, you better keep your mouth shut, or otherwise people will just think you're a crackpot. And you lose all credibility and blah, 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 and whatnot. So, this first immigration tradition was influenced by a lot of superstition. And still is to this day. I mean, I guess as a planet, we are slowly moving out of this more tribal Stone Age shamanism type of magic. But, this kind of stuff is as alien to true occult science, Western esotericism, as it is to natural science. So, the methods of the second tradition are characterized by the stress laid upon the acquisition of knowledge, wisdom. Wisdom is the key word for this second immigration. This tradition, the second one, they seek to expand the consciousness of the initiate, the aspirant, he who wants to join one of these mystery schools. However, at the same time, these teachers of this school are not ignorant of first tradition methods. And in fact, each tradition possesses all that its predecessors possessed. So, the third and last immigration from Atlantis is where the school of Western esotericism springs from. And I think this would be an awesome place to take a break, and I will be right back after these words from our sponsor, the Crow Boys.